Betty.
Hey, I know, Betty does your hair. We know.
Welcome back, welcome back. Would you like to introduce, because I don't even want to touch this name. You should see what it looks like.
I would love to introduce Abijah, because Abijah was one of my first students over at ASU a long, long time ago, and I just adore Abijah. This is Abijah Kratochvil.
It was actually 10 years ago.
Then it was? You were one of my very first ones, because I've only been at the college 11 years.
I started when I was 17 and I'm 27, so it's been 10 years
It was
ago.
one of my night students, and Abijah and I, we fell in instant love with each other, didn't we? Yes,
did.
He feels the same way about me. People are like, no, he's crazy about me too. So come and tell us about the math, because you've been down there, what, a couple of years now?
Well, I'm going into my second year
Okay.
at the Arkansas School for Mathematics Sciences and the Arts. We're a residential high school. We just have new dorms that opened up. Students were staying in the old St. Joseph Hospital. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Hot Springs, but it was downtown Hot Springs in the old part of town. The building was built around 1903.
So has the whole school moved, or just the dorm part?
Just the dorm part.
Okay.
There's been some other office changes and things.
Because the school is downtown, isn't it?
It is.
Isn't it down that street down past
where the fountain
Arlington
is?
and go
Yes.
around the corner? I thought that's where it was at.
Yes, it's still down there, but the students have brand new dorms. They're suite style, so they have a roommate, 2 rooms, share a bathroom. Nicer than anything they'll see freshman year of college by far.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think most of us have been there and seen that, what they have to deal with.
They try to scare you off as freshmen.
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, what's new down at the Math and Science School?
We received a grant from the Ross Foundation, and we have started a program called our Science and Engineering Institute. We have those the 3rd weekend of every month. They're free to the public. Students will choose 2 of 3 classes to attend. They can do everything from genetics to robotics. They blow stuff up sometimes with our science teachers.
Now, is this any student or students there?
6th through 10th grade students in the state of Arkansas can attend.
So these are workshops open to non-math and science, but
Correct.
students who might be interested.
Yeah, it's part of the Math and Science School's mission is to foster and encourage learning in math, science, and the arts throughout the state of Arkansas. And so that's what we're trying to accomplish with the Science and Engineering Institute, just to keep kids excited and interested in math and science.
Okay, how does one go about applying?
ASMSA.org, everything is going to be there. You can download an application there. You can sign up for shadow weekends if you want priority application. Those are for, you have to be a 10th grader to shadow. You come down on a Sunday night and then spend the night in the dorms with one of our community leaders, which is like a campus ambassador, then attend classes on Monday. So you would actually get to pick the classes that most interest you to see if that's really what you want to do. Like I said, download an application, sign up for Science and Engineering Institute, sign up for an open house, asmsa.org.
Now, you probably just told me this, they're free, correct?
Yes.
They're free.
Completely free.
And can you sign up for more than one, or do you just get to go once and...
No, you can sign up for multiple ones. We will repeat the classes to kind of spread the learning out a little bit, so not just the same group of people will go every time. We're going to have one set in the fall and repeat it in the spring. So if anybody comes down to the racetrack in the spring, we will have them going on then. So parents can go to the races, kids can go to Science and Engineering Institutes and just pick them up at noon.
Oh, okay, I like this. Make sure you pick, well, the races don't even get started until after 12 noon, so that might be. Now, also, when it comes to the Math and Science School, who is that available to?
Any Arkansas resident. One of the qualifications is you have to be a resident of the state of Arkansas because we are a public school. We're funded through the state.
But it's just a public high school?
It's a public high school for 11th and 12th graders.
Okay.
Apply your 10th grade year. Have to have a minimum 3.25 GPA. Have to have taken the ACT or SAT. There's no minimum there. This year's junior class had over a 25 average ACT score, so you can kind of gauge where you are that way. 3 letters of recommendation, one from a math, one from a science, and one from an English teacher from either your 9th or 10th grade year, and then completing the application packet.
Is there an interview process?
There is an interview process. If you get everything done before the March 15th deadline and you meet all the qualifications, we'll invite you down for an interview.
Okay. So is this summer only, or is it just...
No, you live there during a normal school year.
Okay, so...
students come in August and then we'll leave in May.
So it's special for 11th and 12th graders?
Correct.
And if they meet certain criteria, that's their high school?
That is their high school.
Okay.
We have prom and graduation at ASMSA, but students are also allowed to participate in any event at their home school, like prom or graduation.
Okay. So they can do a dual thing going on?
You will only get a diploma from ASMSA, but you're allowed to walk at graduation with your homeschool class. You can't be valedictorian or salutatorian. You give those rights up, but you gain so much more. All of our teachers have at least a master's degree, and over 30% have PhDs. You can take classes in genetics to optics, immunology, AP 1 and 2. We have over 30 classes of concurrent credit that students can receive while they are there. Most of our students graduate college or graduate ASMSA and inter-college as a sophomore. Some actually enter as juniors, depending on where they go and what they want to major in.
Now, is there any cost associated with it?
The most it costs is $350 per year, so you're looking at $700 for 2 years. Students on free or reduced lunches, it doesn't cost anything to come.
So once you're selected, it's a free high school experience. Now, how many total students do you have?
We can have 246 with the new dorms, and that's evenly split male and female.
Okay.
Are there any host families that will take the kids in, or how's that work?
Everybody lives in the dorms.
Okay.
We have what are called resident mentors that live on the campus with the students. They're typically recent college graduates. They're there to make sure that the kids are there at lights out on the floor to at least pretend to sleep.
There's rules?
There are rules.
Oh,
we have 24/7 security. Everybody has to check in and check out if they want to leave campus. You can't leave campus by yourself. You have to leave in groups of 2 during the day and groups of 4 at night. There are times they have to be back. We have mandatory study hours from 7 to 9, Sunday through Thursday. So there's a lot that way. A lot of times parents worry about security and the safety of their child until they actually come to the school and experience it for themselves.
I was going to ask a question.
Do you ever see the number increasing above 240?
We just built the new dorms, and that's as much as they hold.
Okay, so the number wasn't as high before then?
No, it's kind of fluctuated with the old dorms. We could shut off a wing if we needed to and add more female capacity or more male capacity and kind of fluctuate, but it was so old that we were having to shut down more and more floors because
it just fell apart.
Yeah.
But there's no criteria like only one person from Baxter County could come. That, so there's nothing like that. Everybody's on an even playing field as far. They don't worry about geographic diversity in the state, really.
Not at all. We don't have a whole lot of students apply from North Central Arkansas. This year, I know we have 1 student from Calico Rock, 2 from Cotter, 1 from Mountain Home, and 1 from Yellville. So there's not a whole lot from up here, and I would like to see that change.
Yeah. Well, let's tell people again how they can contact and get the applications.
ASMSA.org. The application is online. It's a PDF. Or if you want to speak to me, admissions@asmsa.org is a good email address.
Okay.
Or they can always just Google the Arkansas School for Math and Sciences and then get all that.
Yes,
so
that's the easy way.
That's the easy way, because people, I didn't catch that. Well, then just Google it. Google the Arkansas School for Math and Sciences. That's a wonderful opportunity, in my opinion.
It is. We're one of only 15 schools like us in the country.
Neat.
So a leg up, definitely a leg up.
Abijah, thanks for coming back again this year.
Yes. Well,
are you just up for this interview?
No, I've been recruiting this week in the Calico Rock area. Next week I'll be mountain home to Bruno
so you have to get the word out. I mean,
do.
People don't know about this school very much, do they?
Not as much as they should for as special and as good as it is.
Well, good luck to you. And I hope our viewers out there maybe tell somebody about this. If you know somebody out there that excels in math or science, get them involved.
Yes. Everyone, please tell someone.
Everyone, please tell someone.
Thanks, Abijah.
Thank you.
Up next, we have Katie Shaw, Shay, and Joe Wilson. Sorry about that. And we're going to be talking about Bridge Bash.
It may have been my writing, but it looks like a Y. It looks like a Y to me.
Sorry. Be right back.